These beings carry magic.
One can never be too careful.
5 years ago, I thought I lost you forever. There is no curse that could ever tear me away from you. Will you marry me?
Yes. There is no union. There will be no wedding.
Everyone loves magic in their own way. Some people like magic tricks and some like to read stories based on sorcery and witchcraft. But a lot of people prefer movies that include themes of magic and fantasy. Welcome to the Film Gossips, and today we will categorize top movies based on magic adventures. Without further ado, let's start today's video. At number 5, we got Pan's Labyrinth.
In a dark time, when hope was bleak, the legend speaks of the lost soul of a princess. There will be secrets that reveal her destiny.
Underrated and unheard by many people, this Spanish movie is one of the best films on magic. Directed by Oscar winner director and producer Guillermo del Toro, it was released worldwide in 2006. Guillermo, who is famous for his obsession with dark fantasy and monsters, wrote this marvelous film. Its story revolves around a young girl, Ophelia, who moved into the new house of her stepfather with her mother. Later that night, she is told by the creator about her true identity as princess. Now she must complete 3 tasks to save her infant brother and other people. This fairy tale is not like Disney made cliché for children, but it is for adults to experience a whole new magical world. It stars Ivana Baquero as Ophelia, the leading character of this film, alongside Sergi Lopez and Doc Jones in supporting roles. It was a critical and commercial success in every country and praised by other filmmakers as well as the public. It was nominated for 6 Oscar awards and won 3 as 79th Academy Awards with $84 million as net profit.
There will be a journey that will make you believe. In darkness, there can be light. In misery.
At number 4, we got Jumanji series.
There's a game called Jumanji that has a life all its own.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Are you out of your mind? We haven't even picked our guys yet.
Oh, I hate this part. All right.
Oh, V.
Where's the rest of me?
Some games are not for faint-hearted people. Well, we are not talking about bull riding or motocross, but a game which is more dangerous than any other sports or game on this planet. It is good to know that this game does not exist in real world. First part of this series was released in 1995, which was directed by Joe Johnston. This whole series is based on a book of same name written by Chris Van Allsburg in 1981. Its story follows a magical board game, Jumanji, and whoever plays this game, he enters into a magical world with limitless fun and adventure. Its first part, which featured Robin Williams and Kristen Dunst, was a success at box office. But in year 2017, Jake Kasdan directed its sequel, which gives a new life to this wonderful franchise. Starring Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart with other talented actors, it was a huge commercial and critical success and surpassed its predecessors in every aspect. This series is still running and you will see its new part in 2022.
This is a video game, which means we all have special skills.
Why am I running so slow? This next venture is even more challenging. And remember, the future of Jumanji is in your hands.
This is a whole new thing.
At number 3, we got Narnia franchise.
I don't remember any ruins in Narnia.
I wonder who lived here.
I think we did. Who are you?
I am Prince Caspian.
Welcome. You have come far, but your journey lies beyond.
Your Majesties.
Among many magic adventure movies, Narnia series holds a special place due to its unique story. It is among those films which can entertain kids and adults with its beauty and charm. There are total 3 films in this series and their main cast is almost the same. Based on children's novel The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, its first part was released in 2005. The first 2 parts are directed by Andrew Adamson and it featured William Moseley, Anna Popwell and Georgia Hanley in leading roles. Its story is based on 4 siblings who enter a magical realm called Narnia, where magic resides everywhere. Each part has different story because whenever Narnia face a threat, the siblings are summoned to save the inhabitants of this magical world. Talking animals, a scary witch and mythological creatures can be seen in action, and a lot of drama with action sequence is signature mark of this trilogy. Made by Disney Studio, it failed to win the hearts of critics, but it surely got the approval from public. That's why the trilogy earned the estimated profit of $41.5 billion worldwide.
The professor is unaccustomed to having children in this house. And as such, there are a few rules we need to follow.
I can make you my king, and much more.
You've got an extraordinary destiny. Something greater than you could have imagined.
At number 2, we got Harry Potter series.
1 year ago, he learned the truth.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Another year begins.
Bloody bird's a menace.
Voldemort has chosen Draco Malfoy for a mission.
And the darkest hour,
This is beyond anything I imagined.
is upon us all.
J.K. Rowling changed the perception of people about magic and sorcery with the Harry Potter series. Before this series, magic adventure films were quite dark and not much popular among kids. But in 2001, when Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone was released, its immense popularity surprised everyone in Hollywood, because many famous people in industry deemed it as time wasted. This whole series is based on the character of Harry Potter and his arch enemy, Lord Voldemort. This series has a total 8 films and every part is a critical and commercial success. This wizarding world has earned a staggering amount of $9 billion and it is in the 3rd position of highest grossing film series.
Old rivalries grow stronger.
Slytherin's got a new seeker.
Malfoy?
You're the chosen one, Harry.
You have to realize who you are.
He's after you, Mr. Potter. You really don't stand a chance.
I got him!
From their world into our own.
At number 1, we got The Lord of the Rings.
It has now been found.
Is it secret? Is it safe? Become who you were born to be.
A day may come when the courage of man fails.
Based on J.R.R. Tolkien's epic novel of same name, this series is comprised of best magic adventure films ever made. There are total 3 movies in this series and each one is a cinematic wonder and masterpiece. Peter Jackson, the director of these films, revolutionized the genre of epic adventure and magic with his brilliance. All elements which make a movie great, like storytelling, action sequence or music score, are all perfect. We are not going to discuss its plot here because if you still haven't watched this series, we strongly recommend you to do it. We can make a whole new video on this series to describe the perfectness and brilliance of its aspects and elements. These 3 films are best of its genre and still no other movie has dethroned this franchise from its number 1 spot.
What business does an elf, a man and a dwarf have in the Riddermark?
Sauron's forces have begun their attack. He is using Saruman.
Whatever happens, stay with me.
This day, we fight!
That was today's countdown and we really tried our best to do some justice here, but in any case, if you feel this list is missing some names, feel free to mention us in comments. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for best infotainment of cinema and movies.